Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. It's good to be back. I haven't really been gone that long, but it does feel like it's been a long time. Had some personal stuff going on. Maybe we'll talk about it medically. But anyway, subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, take part in what you are seeing. I got out there anyway in the last couple of nights. My wife getting on my butt, just mowing me over like a lawnmower. But anyway, I went out there and took some pictures for our show for today. So I wasn't really going to have a show until later on during the week, but I just couldn't wait. You know what I mean? Hello to all my friends on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I sure do appreciate you very much. And let's see who's on Twitter right now. Diane Richmond, Carnation's Return, Ghostly Days, Big Sister, Timothy Bradrick, or Badrick, I'm sorry, Tim. King's Empire, Kelly Angelo, Soul Searching, Peter Renee Enns, haven't seen you in a long time. Jake Savage, any kin to Jessica Savage? Oh, no. Let's see here. Ghostly Days, Clown Paranormal's Adventures. Hello, Clown. I sure do appreciate you very much. Thank you for your kind words. And get wells. Yeah, I was on a milk carton. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I was missing that long, that's for sure. Super Night PTV, Raven Stars Haunted Explorations, Jay Johnson, Alistar Packer, Go with Kel, Ghost Hunter J, Spirit Vision Paranormal, DK Bettina Louise, Amanda, Ruth Mantrip, and Show Me the Light, Paranormal, that's Christian and Anthony, from the land down under. I like saying that. Ghostly Days, yeah, we're kind of repeating, but I have a lot of shout outs in my description box below too, and while there it shows you how to make a donation, so we do appreciate that very much if you can support us that way. If not, subscribe, like, comment, give a thumbs up. If you have to give a thumbs down, I understand. Yeah, would appreciate it, a little bit of feedback. It can help us a lot. If you don't like the program, we will strive to do better. We're trying to do this one-man thing out of the pocket, and it's rough, but I do try. Okay. Yeah, I had, some colon problems, the colonoscopy, and just looks like I've got that gene, and it's a mutated gene, and I grow polyps. And, the first time was 20 plus, and the second was 20 plus. This time was 11 plus, and he said you can think about major surgery, where they resect the colon, or have a colonoscopy every 6 to 12 months, for the rest of your life until science and technologies come up with something better. So a lot of decisions to make here, and I sure appreciate your prayers. It'd be nice just to be healed. That would be really cool, huh? So it does happen, so I am expecting a miracle for sure. Okay, because I know there's a lot out there, and there's a spirit world. There is a creator God and son for sure, and that's what I believe. You can believe what you want to believe, but that's just what I believe. So that's me. Okay, everybody, with that out of the way, I have a visitor that wants to be on camera and been bitching at me. She's had lots of love and lots of food, and she's my rock and roll kitty cat. I come up here and start listening to music, and she wants to get on camera and say hello. Say hello, everybody. Say subscribe to my doggy. Yeah, subscribe to my doggy. Okay, you try to keep quiet down here, okay? She's down here bitching at me already. As soon as I turn on the microphone, she knows when to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, everyone, this is our first picture, and this was just taken, I think, last night or the night before last when I shouldn't have been out there. But anyway, we got a really bright one right there, and I did dim it. I'm going to show it to you in just a moment, but you see what you can see right now in there. A lot going on right here. This is the big granite quartz boulder and the fairy circle. And we have a dog, it looks like to me. 2 eyes, nose, the snout, and the mouth is open. I don't know if this is artifact above it like this, but it looks like it could be 2 ears, one bent down. So they do come a lot of animals in these pictures for sure. And this one right here, I can't really tell anything about that. It's just too far out to identify it. But right here, there's some kind of animal, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. I don't know what that is. Some of these animals are hard to identify, and they're not from here. There's something going on here in the tree, which is a portal, I do believe. This is the IR camera, so we're catching a lot of stuff here. You can see 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right here. A beard, could be an ascended master or something, or tree spirit for sure, nature spirit. All kind of things in here, or we're hoping to catch that clearer here in the next few months for sure. Now, there's something right here. I say 2 eyes right here, a nose and a mouth, and it's got a tongue sticking out right here. You see it right here? It took me a while to look at it. Sometimes you can look at it and see something totally different. I see a little dog right here, 2 eyes, nose. These may have been dogs. We bought this property in 2006, and they did have a big pen on down a little bit from where the fairy circle is, and had lots of dogs in it. So they raised dogs or had a lot of dogs. I don't know, but I do believe that might be what's going on here, and seeing some of the spirits of those dogs. That could be. I don't know, but they're showing up, right? And these are not in as good as I want it to be, but it looks like a star. There's all kind of different things in here, and they're just dimensions, overlapping dimensions. So tell me what you think you see. I see another dog there, and just little things here, like right here. See the 2 ears right here, the 2 eyes. This looks like it could be some kind of fisher or a feline being right there. And then up here you see 2 ears, and I can't really make it out. It looks like a wolf right there, or a fox, doesn't it? Could be a coyote. A lot of that around here. You see that? Yeah, that's really cool. And let's see, did we see up here? I don't know. Okay, yeah, 2 eyes right there, and I can't really make it out. But you look at it and tell me what you think right there. Okay, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's bring it back down here and see if we see, let's see, this is the fairy circle, and you can see there's some activity right here on the portal, and we're going to see that as we go along. So let's move along here. I don't have many pictures at all. This is the same picture, and this is darkened up where we could see that orb, and this is close as I can get to it without putting it in Photoshop, and when I do, it usually gets so pixelized you can't see it. But anyway, it looks like when I see these kind like this, it reminds me of a portal, and usually you can see a scene in it, like walking on a trail through a forest. Remember that one? You can look back, it's a couple of videos ago, but this looks like 2 towers or something like that, and like a road right here and a road going through here and a couple of buildings. It could be a portal that just opened up maybe, or someone opened it up and we're seeing it right here. It could be. I don't know, but it sure is fascinating. I see a lot of portals around here. Now, also, look around when I'm on camera, and you may be able to see right now, because you see me down in the left-hand corner there. You may see things flying around. But when I turn on the lights, and when I'm saying goodbye, that's when it shows up. It starts flapping its wings, its spiritual wings. It flies around me. It flies around the microphone. It's so cool. It wants to be seen. And I did some EVPs. I didn't catch anything. I've been up here and just turned on the video, and it never shows up. So it's very clever. It's very intelligent. It knows what it's doing, and when it's ready to communicate with me, I'm sure it will. So just keep your eye, and if you see it, do a timestamp for us, and we'll do a shout out for you. Now, this one is very bright. This is the pine tree in the backyard, just about 100 feet high. Look how much energy is in this one, man, to be so high, so far away. Now, these are not all the way in this reality. It's going around in some kind of ectoplasm cloud that we have coming through here. And you can see right here, there's an entity in here. It's just all kind of different faces in here. It's kind of crazy. I was looking at all of these, and I was just weirding out, man. Just weirds me out seeing some of these entities. I don't know what they are or where they're from. Like this one right here, you see two eyes, two ears, and a smile. It looks like some kind of feline being like, I know you, David. You know, I'm watching you. Okay. Just as long as it's not soon that I'm going to join you. I don't want that right now. I want about 60 more years, you know. Anyway, here we have another one. You can really see the face in this one. This is an orb, and it's traveling in the ectoplasm cloud right here, and it looks like it could be a animal. You know, who knows? It could be an extraterrestrial, but it's some kind of dimensional traveler, and it's traveling around in this big cloud that's above right here, the pine tree in the backyard on the Hammonasset Ley Line, the energy line. It goes all the way to Long Island Sound in New York City, all the way through there. And we have one right here. It hangs out in a tree. It always comes around this area right here. And I don't know. I can't really see too much in here. I see things. I don't want to say anything, so I'm going to let you just look at it, and you can pause it and tell me what you think it is, okay? And then this is it. This is what it looks like when I take the picture before I put the contrast and the brightness to it. And that was the really bright one that we saw. It's very pixelized, but you can see things sticking out of that pixelation. You see right here and right here, and around the edges you can really see it too. There's an X right there. There's a face right in here. You can see all kind of different things. Now this looks like a cat or a feline being, some kind of feline being right here. See right here, two eyes, nose, and the mouth. Ear here, and there's always someone in the middle driving these things. You see two eyes and a nose and a mouth here, and there's a guy right here, two eyes, nose. Look at that chin. Wow, that's a strong chin right there. And I think that looks like a handlebar mustache. Now this may be a ghost, you know, it could be. All kind of different things in here. Look at this one up here. You see right here, there's like a square, and he's looking out of the window of the dimension, and there's something there. It looks like a person or something, X or something. Looks like it's got glasses or goggles on there, and something beside him. You just keep looking at it. You see so many different things. It's so interesting. I love this stuff. Now, here's another picture. I took another one. This is a second picture of the pine tree in the backyard on the Hammonasset Ley Line. And let's look really quickly here at this one. Now, I see a lot more things coming into tune here. You see this one right here? Here's just a classic extraterrestrial right there. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and a big head right there. One right here. All kind of different things in this one right here. You can pause it and look at it. I don't want to be pressed for time and bore you with just one orb, so let's move on. Look at this one. Two eyes, nose, and a big smile. Like, yep, we know we're being photographed, you know. I can't wait to get the video out and hope that they'll come up to the camera. That'd be cool. Now this one is something with a big nose right here. You see it looks like a bird or something. It could be, but it looks like a human also. So I'm not making fun of you, calling you a bird, but it's some kind of spiritual entity that's traveling in a spiritual Merkaba. For sure, right there. And there's something going on right there. It looks like this could be wings. See right there? Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it? And there was a person I saw driving one of these things. I don't know where it went. Okay, here it is right here. This guy right here. You can see his arm coming down. You can really see him right here. He's driving this thing. He's working controls with his hands. And I don't know. That's what it looks like to me, kind of. And something going on right here. You can see a face and a nose right there. Just all kind of different things in the backyard for sure. Now, this is the fairy circle, and you can see there's a little activity amping up right there on the vortex. So let's go ahead and just start over here and look real quick. And, you know, I keep looking at this. It's like one of those maybe pterodactyls or whatever you call it, with the mouth wide open and there's an eye right there. Could it be? Now, I know I'm stretching it there, but that's something that I see, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. Okay, let's move to this one right here. What do you think this is right here? Now, I looked at this for a few minutes, and it's really cool. And I said, man, what is all this around here? Look at all this stuff that's around this big orb. So I said, let me look at this. And I go, oh my goodness, look at this. Now, see if you see it. If you don't, I'm going to show it to you right now. Here's an eye here. Here's an eye here that you can't really see. It looks like it's kind of covered up or it's closed or something. Here's your nose and mouth and the mane. Do you see this? This is a lion. You see the feline being. This must be the king right here of their tribe. It looks like he's even got some horns coming up from right here. Or it could be a hat or something on him. See it right here? See his mane going around? The two eyes, nose, and the mouth right there. And he's wearing something. And it kind of gets a little distorted. But you can see his face right there. You see it? Yeah, it's right there. And then right next to it here, you see that's another cat that's in orb form. And all you see is its head right there. Maybe that's all we can see that's in this dimension. There's more, too. And then there's another cat or animal right in here. The two ears, two eyes, nose, and the triangle face or star face there almost. And up here is one that's real bright. You can't really see. But you can see there's something inside there, some kind of spiritual entity. And then you can see this one right here, an eye here. There's an eyebrow, as pretty as you please. And right here, and the eyebrow, and the nose right here, and the mouth, it looks like it's open. And it might be some kind of scout for them. I don't know. And then this one is pink. It's really cool. And it looks like a little dog or something in it. See the two eyes, nose, the two ears? It could be a wolf, it could be a fox, coyote, but it looks like a dog to me, a canine right there that's traveling along with them, and it's pink, and I don't know. What does that mean? What do you think that means? Divine feminine, maybe? And then there's one in the tree right here. I couldn't really make it out, but you can see that that's an orb or it's a portal. And then you got a person standing here, two eyes, nose, and a big smile. I love it when they smile. See, we have happy, benevolent entities here, you see? And then there's another one right here that's standing up. You can probably see it better than I can. So tell me what you think it is. And that's all happening in the Backyard Ufologist backyard. How about that? Now, see how it's amping up right here? It's even spewing out now. Let's take a look at it first right here. Look at this right here. What's coming up out of this? You can see faces. You can see animals. All kind of different stuff coming up out of the vortex right there. And then you see all these little elementals on the tree are nature spirits, pixies, fairies, whatever you want to call it. We have got a couple of fairies. You can see those on some of my past videos, especially one that was right over here too. So here's another one right here, it looks like, but you can't really tell. But you can see it's a spiritual being right there coming up out of the portal. And let's see, let's look at some of the orbs here. It's up in the tree. Oh yeah, look at this. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. Something going on right here. And it looks like an animal or some kind of entity right there. And it looks like a big rabbit right here with big ears. See the two eyes, nose, and the big ears right there? Isn't that something? And it's just dimensions overlapping dimensions. As you can see, there's another entity right in here, and one right there, one right there. They're just kind of crammed in that Merkaba. There's something going on right here. It kind of looks like an outline of a face with ears, and I really can't make it out too good. I did zoom in on it, but you can see the tree. It's very transparent. So it could be a ghost, and this looks like some kind of animal back here. Spiritual animals. It could be anything. Look at all the elementals flying around here that night. And you can see a person in this one, two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. Looks like your classic extraterrestrial, and they're all around there crammed in. Little elementals flying around. And another orb here. And I see two eyes, nose right there. Looks like he's got a hat on. See the hat? It could be. I don't know. And then there's one right beside him and one right below him. See the eyes and nose and the mouth right there? They're wanting to be seen, or they're looking out and saying, hey, look at the human, man. He's taking pictures. He's aware of us. Wow. You know, hey, it could be. Could be. Yes. Okay, here's the next picture I just took. And then it's really amping out right now. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, let's take a look at it. It's spitting out orbs now. Or the orbs are coming out, or not spitting out. But it does look like it's a hole or something in the vortex, and it's really coming out. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there, and then you see two eyes and a mouth right there. It's smiling. They're all smiling, which is really good. You got something coming up out of there. It's almost like a totem pole, two eyes, nose, and a mouth. You see the teeth right there. It's wow. And it just keeps on going all the way to the ground right there. Yes, it's a vortex portal right there. And then there's something right here going on by the quartz boulder, the quartz granite boulder. Look at this guy. It looks like almost like Casper's brothers or cousins right here. The two eyes, nose, and a mouth. That's some kind of spiritual entity in the fairy circle right there. We see a lot of strange entities with the IR camera here in this area. Excuse me. You see two eyes right here, and the nose and the mouth right here. You see it right in here? Yeah, the IR camera is the way to go. Technology is getting better and better. You know, we're seeing more of the unseen world. You know, like Elisha wanted to see and show his servant also. He asked if his servant can see the invisible world that God showed him. And I think that's in 2 Kings 6:17, something like that. I can't remember. You know, don't quote me on that. But go try to look it up. You can see it. But there is an invisible world. And there are entities in the invisible world. And always use 1 John 4:1-4. If you come across one of these entities and they say, hello, can I talk to you? Say, well, let me ask you this. You know, give them the test. It's 1 John 4:1-4, and it's universal law. They'll leave you alone because if they're bad, because they have to, because you did the test. But okay, we won't get into religion. It's more spirituality for me. I don't have religion. You know, Jesus wasn't a Christian. You know what I mean? Mary wasn't a Catholic, you know what I mean? That's all man-made stuff, you know. So it took me a while to understand that. But anyway, you can see a little, it's almost like a totem pole here. It's like I was telling Tim Badrick that takes pictures of the trees and sees all the spirits and stuff in here. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth. And at least they're smiling, you know? I mean, it's like I said, it's a sanctuary for benevolent entities on this part of the Hammonasset Ley Line. And they know it, too. And that's it for today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show. I sure did enjoy bringing it to you, and it's good to be back here. Haven't been gone long, but it does seem like it's been a long time. I don't know. Maybe we're caught in some kind of time warp or something. But anyway, I'd like for you to support the Backyard Ufologist if you can by subscribing, liking, commenting, and taking part and participating in what we are seeing here and giving your feedback and your opinion. We do appreciate it very much. And if you can make a donation, all the information is in the description box below. It tells you how to do it. I have a Patreon. Hello to Dr. Debro Cherry, my first monthly Patreon. I do appreciate it. We're moving on. We have, I think, 744 subscribers. So let's get to 800 by the end of the month. That would be really cool. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 before summertime. That will be even better. And watch my videos, would you? I sure would appreciate it if you'd watch my videos, because I need 2,000 more hours too before we can start making a little coin to put back into the channel, and you all know about that. So I'm going to ask you to help me out for sure. I do appreciate it very much. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and give a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Hello to all my friends on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I do appreciate you very much, and thank you for all the emails. And we'll be seeing you here in a couple of more days. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you here in a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.